All right, welcome back. Well, obviously, as we mentioned, this is a very, very important time of year, especially for those in need. There are a number of organizations that have undertaken a variety of initiatives to obviously make this time a more enjoyable, pleasant, and beneficial time, if you will. Joining us now is John Neufeld of the HoF Friendship, and you guys started off with a turkey and Christmas hamper program, which fortunately has gone very, very well, but it doesn't end there. You guys still have needs. And that's the matter of distribution. So you're joining us here to tell us a bit more about that, as well as some of the unique and special stories that have kind of been born out of this experience. So I'll kind of leave the floor with you and take it away.
Well, thanks for having me this morning. The first thing is we anticipated the increased demand this year with the economy and everything, and that has happened. Last year we handed out close to 3,200 Christmas hampers. This year we were anticipating 3,400, but it's going to look like we're going to get close to 3,600. So that's sort of been one story. The second piece is the volunteers have just come out. It's just been fantastic. We have over 70 volunteers handing out turkeys. That just started yesterday at our 2 sites, and we've had over 500 volunteers in the warehouse putting the hamper program, putting the hampers together. So there's a couple of stories and there's some pictures there. So the first, so there's the volunteers, 500 of them, not all at once, but it is an assembly line and it is something else to see in action. And so we have 500 people coming in and out packing these hampers. And so the picture before that you saw was one of our staff. And so that's the great part of the Christmas hampers is it's real community effort, and it's our staff, it's businesses, it's community members. This is Lori, one of our supervisors, with her mom and sister helping out, hand out turkeys. So it's been a real great effort, and there's been a lot of great partnerships that I want to talk about. And last Friday, Mayor Zaire and Halloran came in to help us kick things off, packing the hampers, so that was great to have their support. The other group that came out last Friday to help us out, and they're really a strong partner in all this, and that's the Kitchener-Conestoga Rotary Club. They've been huge for us, and last year they raised about $150,000, and they essentially, that funds this whole drive with the turkeys and everything, and this year they're aiming to do that, and their partnership has been really invaluable to us. And there you have another picture of a volunteer packing.
I'm betting some of these volunteers are there from the time you start packing those hampers and stay on that assembly line all the way through.
Yeah, and we've got another great picture on the screen here. This is Mr. Matsuo, who's in his 70s, and he takes 14 hampers at a time and does this delivery several times. And I think there's blizzard all around him, and he couldn't be happier. And
I was going to say, he's a very happy-looking man.
So it's individuals like this that really allow the Christmas hamper drive to happen.
I've talked to some people who have been part of the deliveries, and young and old get involved, and here's some kids from Rockway that are also part of the program.
Rockway's been very helpful. This morning I was at the Mennonite Savings Credit Union. They did a big drive and purchased a lot of hampers for us. So it's just been great to see, and I don't know if there's going to be any more pictures, but there's also Gowlings has helped us out. There's a group of lawyers, a networking group, that have also pitched in. There they are. These are the ladies from Gowlings. And so that's sort of been the spirit and the story of the Christmas hampers, is how our community comes together, helps out. And there's the sign at the front of our... This is the warehouse. We do all this out of the NCR warehouse that's sort of Northfield and Weber in Waterloo, and we take over there. And
well, I was just going to ask, actually, I mean, we've mentioned the word hamper several times. I was wondering if you could give us just a kind of a general sense of what constitutes a hamper.
Great question. So it'd be a box about this size and enough there for several meals, and we try to fulfill the request of the individual applying for the hamper. So some people have dietary needs, so we try to respond as best as possible, but it's good, healthy, nutritious food. And there's also a turkey voucher in there that they can pick up so that everyone can have a good, healthy turkey Christmas dinner.
just like we'd all want to have. You know, I've spoken to some people who have done the deliveries for the hampers and that. And one of the things that strikes me, they come back with so much more than, you know, just the feeling good dropping off the hamper. You make a real connection with these people in a lot of ways. And their stories, when they come back, are often just as heartwarming as the act of them going out and delivering the hampers itself.
Yeah, and one of the things that I think as a parent myself, I'm also always looking for ways of, you know, teaching my kids to give back and contribute. And I just want to share a story from yesterday. We had a young girl from Linwood that lives on a farm come in with her mom and a family friend. And she came and brought in her donation, and she has a little, on their farm, a little vegetable patch, and whatever money she raises from selling anything from the garden, she contributes. And so there's things like that. Or I've walked in the Christmas hamper program, and some folks will be there with their grandparents packing stuff. So I think it's a great opportunity. And I know right now our big push is we have the hampers, we have the food. I think we're going to be okay. It's just getting them out to people, and we're hoping to have everything delivered by next Monday. And that's another great opportunity. We have a lot of parents come with their kids and do the delivery together. And so I think that can be a great experience for the kids involved.
So I was going to say, we just want to make a special point. The number up right now is on screen for more information. So if they're interested, they can give you a call.
That's the direct line to the warehouse. And so what that would look like is they would come to the warehouse. They would probably be given about 6 boxes. They would be given a delivery route with where they're going. The routes are really carefully planned out so that they're all in about the same geographic area. It's probably going to take you 2 hours. So you're not going to be going through all over KW. It'll be in an area. And if you have so much fun and you get so motivated, we might even have you back and let you do another route. So.
Well, and I think for a lot of us this time of year, we realize just how fortunate we've been. It has been a tough year for a lot of people. But for those of us who have made it through the year, and it's been a wonderful experience, it's a great opportunity to give back to people who haven't had such a great year and make it a wonderful end, if nothing else, to 2009 for them. So you can give them a call at the House of Friendship and find out more about the Christmas Hamper Program. Get out the van, get out the kids, make some deliveries, and do a great thing for them. Thanks so much for joining us, John.
Thank you for having me.
Okay. We're back in just a moment. Stay with us.